Coffee talk. Hi, I don't have an intro. My name is Lorian, and today we're gonna be telling a story. I'm with my good friend Lucy. I was home alone for a week, completely alone, in cute blonde, alone in her beach house with nothing to do. I got up to some fuck shit, and a lot of the stories that I'm gonna be telling for a little while are from that 1 week. So, the first story we're gonna be telling, Lucy wasn't there for this. There was a boy named Blake, and we had beautiful like it hurts to look at him. It like makes you angry, makes you want to fucking puke when you see him because he's so fucking beautiful. It hurts. Anyways, I had like kind of known him for like, we had kind of talked a little bit. He seemed chill, he seemed nice. Everyone told me he was nice. Everyone was like, yeah, fucking Blake's like the chillest dude.
So cool.
He's so cool and nice. There was one night where he had just like so we used to talk a lot and we like kind of had something going, and then I don't even remember what happened, but I made him really fucking angry. I said like good night, and he was like, really? That's how it is? And I was like, 4 months later, he fucking DMs me and he's like,
Add me back on Snapchat.
and I was like,
Hey, I'm sorry.
you blocked me, I can't. And he was like,
Oh, true.
and then he unblocked me, and he was like,
What are you doing?
and I was like, oh, I have the house like alone for the week, so I'm just like chilling with Riley. And I knew like what his little fucking his brain was like.
Oh, fuck, give me take some.
He was like, oh, let me come through, and I was like, okay, are you bringing like friends, like what? And he was like, no, just me. And I was like, okay, I'm not gonna fuck you, like my friend Riley is here. And he was like
I don't care, like, just let me come over.
and I was like, okay, like, slide then, I guess. And it was like late, like I was in my pajamas, so I had to like put on real clothes and like do my shit up again. He came over drunk as fuck, like plastered, like slurring his fucking speech, like fucked up. Came into my house and was like,
What's up?
until I get fucking. He comes in and Conan fucking bites him like immediately.
Hates boys. Conan hates boys.
My dog Conan fucking hates boys. The rest of the night, like he's just like bitching about Conan. He's so drunk that he like doesn't know which dog is fucking which. So like my nice dog he keeps yelling at, and then the one that bit him, like he doesn't realize is fucking put away. We're just watching The Office, and like Riley goes up to like shower and like get ready, and we're just like kind of sitting there and like chilling, and he just like keeps drinking more. And we turn on a horror movie, and like nothing has really happened. We've just been like chilling and hanging out. By this point, he was completely plastered, like gone. Like motherfucker was gone.
New personality.
He's such a much better person when he's drunk.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe that's why everyone's like, he's nice.
Yeah, like we were having like a nice time, and then when he came over when he was sober, like it was just fucking awful, and he was mean. So my couch is kind of in the shape of like an L, and his head is like by my lap, and he's just like mumbling drunk shit, and I'm just like laying there, like I'm just trying to like watch the movie. I don't even remember what the movie was or like what was going on.
The Office.
Because I was just like watching.
It wasn't The Office, it was a horror movie.
And I was just like watching him like in the corner of my eye, and he kept like, he had a Gatorade bottle, and he kept being like, do you want it? Can't have it. But do you want to hold my hand? You can't hold it. Do you want this? Do you want it? And I would like go to grab it. Me and him like got up to like go get ice cream or something at some point. He was like, will you like get me like make me ice cream? And so I was like scooping it and like putting it in the bowl for him and like giving him like chocolate syrup and shit. But I like didn't want to like really do anything because I knew that he wouldn't remember it, and it would just like suck for me, and I'd feel sad about it in the morning. Like maybe when he's sober he'll do the same shit, and that'll be fun and cute. Incorrect. Talking about something in my room. Oh, also that my room was like nasty, and he wanted to see it. And he was like, where's your room? And I was like, no. He was like,
It's upstairs, isn't it?
and then he like ran upstairs, and me and Riley went like running after him. 3 females had just been like living in there and like rotting for like a couple of days. He went up, and I was like blocking my door, and he fucking took off his shirt. He was like, had his hands like behind my back, like trying to open the door, and he was just like staring at me while he like messed with the door handle.
Awesome. So, still an asshole though.
I know! So eventually he gets into my room, and I like, he's drunk as fuck, so he doesn't even notice that I'm like hiding things I don't want him to see. So I have something under my mattress, and I'm sitting on top of it so that he doesn't see it. And he comes over, and again he's shirtless, and he was just like,
What's on your mattress?
eventually he sits down, and we start talking, and I don't even remember about what, but it gets like really depressing and sad. And then he's like,
Can I take a shower?
I was like, sure, go take a shower. And he was like, do you have a towel? And turned to this whole fucking thing. I was like, go take, like, I was trying to get him out of my room, so I was like, go take it, like, go take a shower. And he was like,
Can you get me a towel first or what?
and I was like, go get in the shower and I'll bring you a towel. And he's like,
What? So you can see me naked?
and I was like, no, you can have, like, I'll just fucking put it inside the door. Like, it's not that big of a deal. You can have the curtain drawn. Like, just get out of my fucking room and go take a shower. And he was like,
Bitch, get me a fucking towel first.
God! Eventually, I get his drunken ass, like, oh my God, it was like pushing his fucking naked body, like, out of my room. And I get him in the shower, and I, like, go and get a towel. And I'm like, I have your towel. And he was like, just come in. And I was like, like, the water wasn't running. And I was like, no. And he was like, no, just come in. And I was like, no. And he's like, Lorian, come in. And I just like opened it, like, through the top.
Is that when you texted me Blake's drunk in the shower?
Yes! I ran downstairs and I was freaking the fuck out. Came downstairs and only a towel. Blake and only a fucking towel in my living room, just like staring. Riley wasn't even there at this point, just like staring at, and then he left. And I went to sleep. And then the next morning, I texted him and I was like, hey, come over after work. And then he came over for like a little bit, and then he took one of my condoms and
No, I was here this time. So
Yeah.
he came over. Conan bit him again.
Yeah. 2 more times.
2 more times. He's like, look at this fucking dog, this stupid dog. Lorian had condoms just because, like, as a joke, pretty much, just
Yeah,
to
we
have them there.
mainly got them as a joke, but I was like
We
also
had them-
hoping that maybe I would get touched like that week, but I didn't.
We put the
so.
condoms on our hands and held hands because we're funny and quirky. There was one laying out on the counter, and Blake took it, and then went.
And he was like, "Oh, thanks. This will be useful." And
this
then
will
he,
be useful
and then
later.
we were gonna
And he was
get in
like
the-
flirting.
We were gonna go get in the car to go do something, and then he like was like, "Hold on, let me get something from the house." Went into the house, came back, and then I was like, "I gotta leave," and we were like, he was like, "I gotta go,"
I know.
and then he left.
And he was on Snapchat. Really.
And I fucking saw where he went. And then later he told me that he threw context clues and him talking about fucking a girl. I realized that he took my condom and then dipped on hanging out with me to go
Fuck another girl!
Did he come back that night? Was it that night that he came back and he drove
Yes.
your car? And
He came back that night and then drove my car. He was driving my fucking car and we were hanging out and he got a fucking Snapchat from a fucking girl.
being like,
And she was like,
wanna fuck? Let's fuck.
let's fuck. And he was like,
This is the hottest fucking thing I've ever seen.
literally she was like in like a fucking bun and like sweats, like let's fuck. And it was just like her forehead. And I was like,
And Lorian, look, she wants to fuck me. You're like,
this is so fucking, this is the hottest fucking thing I've
Lorian's
ever
the
read.
passenger,
And I was
like,
like,
I
he's like, why do you have an attitude? And I was like, and then you using my condom to go fuck her.
Maybe she's
And then
nice.
that night he dropped us off and left and went to go fuck her. And then she said no because she didn't shave her pussy. And he fucking came back to my house and like just like sat there waiting for me to suck his dick. And then he was like,
I'm gonna leave.
and I was like,